everyone, it's Maki here. Today I'm going to discuss some spoilers from the movie Gundam Seed Freedom. If you'd rather watch the movie without knowing anything about the mobile suits, I recommend watching this program after watching the movie. A new model kit was announced. The Black Knight Squad Ruler variant is now available. It is a 3-unit set with models piloted by Rio, Daniel and Ryu from the Black Knight Squad. This is just my personal opinion, but I think it would have been better if the Griffin's Black Knight Squad had been sold with parts in different colors. The Black Knight Squad Ruler has different colored parts, but it's essentially the same mobile suit. If there were multiple pieces with different colors, each fan could assemble them to their liking. Of course, the different colored parts are quite large, so including 4 of those parts would increase the cost per item, which is a drawback. It's a challenging problem. For the movie's brief depiction of the Freedom hijacking incident, you would need Ryu's pink Black Knight Squad. Let's also delve into some additional scenes briefly depicted in the novel while exploring the Black Knight Squad model kits. I now have a top secret mission for you. We are going to launch an attack operation against the World Peace Monitoring Organization, Compass. Please press the subscribe button to activate the Black Knight Squad Ruler. The targets are the Rising Freedom Gundam, the Immortal Justice Gundam, and the Battleship Archangel. Let's go all out for Queen Or. Rio Traitor is the younger sister of Ingrid Traitor. In the story house, Sister Ingrid played an important role. However, Rio did not have much of a role. In the novel version, her role is slightly expanded. It's the scene before Agnes leaves. For the final battle, Rio visits Agnes, who is waiting in the cockpit of the Gian. Are the enemies your former comrades? Can you really fight them? Agnes gets angry at Rio's words. Shut up, of course I can fight, she shouts in response. Hearing this, Rio leaves the scene, laughing derisively. Agnes, piloting the Gian Tarkam, deploys alongside the Black Knight Squad Ruler. Agnes has betrayed the Compass in order to become Shua's lover. However, there are no scenes of her cooperating with Black Knight Squad Shiver in battle. Perhaps Rio also had the purpose of keeping tabs on Agnes. She may have been ordered to destroy the Gian if Agnes did anything suspicious. With this in mind, it might be interesting to show the Gian Tarkam and the Orange Black Knight Squad Ruler side by side. In the final battle of the movie, the Black Knight Squad's ruler performs an attack called the Synchro Attack. What kind of attack was that? The novel gives a detailed explanation. It describes their consciousness as merging into a single personality. A single personality that controls multiple bodies is created. The abilities of 4 codes are combined into one powerful warrior. In fact, a similar technology exists in earlier Seed series. It's the mobile armor Pelgrani that appeared in the Astray series. The brains of 3 pilots are surgically joined to create one pilot capable of using the Dragoon system. This is a weapon developed by the Earth Alliance, led by Blue Cosmos. The Foundation Kingdom is a state that has declared its independence from the Earth Alliance. The movie also shows the Foundation Kingdom using Blue Cosmos. It's not explicitly stated, but it's possible that the Foundation is working with Blue Cosmos. Perhaps Sora provided the technology that led to the creation of Pelgrani. Is there a connection between the Synchro Attack and Pelgrani's technology? Hopefully this will be explored in spin-offs. However, the Synchro Attack, where 4 personalities merge, also has a significant weakness. When someone is defeated, the pain and fear of that death experience is transmitted to everyone. In the movie, when Rio is defeated, the 3 members of the Black Knight Squad panic. Having directly experienced death, they suffer severe psychological damage and freeze. Shin does not miss this moment. The immobilized Black Knight Squad ruler is immediately defeated by Destiny Gundam Spec 2. The Black Knights have a significant weakness compared to previous protagonists due to their immature minds. The protagonist of Zeta Gundam had extremely high nudie abilities. He absorbs the deaths of many on the battlefield into his own heart. After the final battle, he suffered deep psychological wounds. However, unlike the Black Knights, he did not freeze during the battle. In the edited version, Kamiyu returns from the battle without any psychological scars. The defeat of the Black Knight Squad ruler illustrates that the pilot's mental resilience was a decisive factor in the outcome. Another element worth highlighting occurs during the battle scene of the Black Knight Squad ruler. It is the moment when Hilda, piloting the Gelgoog Meteors, defeats Rio. A clone created by the Destiny Gundam disappears in front of the enemy. Then the Gelgoog appears from behind the clone and carries out its attack. This strategy of hiding behind an ally and attacking the enemy is similar to the Jetstream attack from the original Gundam. The Jetstream attack used in C Destiny combined the weapon characteristics of the Dome Trooper with the characteristics of the original Jetstream attack. The movie recreated an attack similar to the original Jetstream attack, which moved many fans. However, it's possible that other scenes were referenced as well. Please note that this is my personal interpretation. In episode 22 of the original Gundam, there is a scene where Gundam and Guncannon cooperate in battle. Guncannon, having run out of bullets, throws a large rock at the enemy. The enemy uses a machine gun to destroy the rock. Just as the rock breaks, Gundam appears from behind and defeats the enemy with a beam saber. This scene is very similar to the coordinated attack between Destiny Gundam and Gelgoog. It's possible that this scene was used as a reference. Of course, this is just my personal guess. The 3-piece set of Black Knight Squad ruler will be available for pre-order from Premium Bandai starting April 18th, 2024. Shipping is scheduled for July or later. The price will be approximately $57. Release dates may vary by region. Prices may also vary due to currency exchange rates and shipping costs. Please be aware. Thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you next time.